Hello, my name is Brian Bornino, and I'm the sports field manager for Purdue University Athletic Department. My staff and I oversee all the varsity athletic fields. That would be practice and game fields. My main responsibility is Ross-Ade Stadium, which is the home to the Boilermaker football team. Ross-Ade is a overseeded Bermuda grass field. It's a sand-based system. Our issues are certainly not unique to the rest of the Midwest. Oftentimes late in the season, we're battling cloudy skies. There's days where we don't see the sun. We have much cooler temperatures. We have frost that will last half of our workday, really. Reduced daylight hours, and then we're also dealing with the shade from buildings and things with the lower sun angle. So we will find that we may have a small window to paint with, and we don't get the number of hours for our paint to dry. And oftentimes that we may come in at night, or we may come in at, the next morning, and having noon football games, we would have footprints all over the place because we were not able to get the dry time. I'm not one to try something just on my own. And, I certainly reached out to colleagues that I knew had been trying this. And the paint has lived up to everything they said and probably more. Uh, the fact that we have more flexibility in when we paint, oftentimes we were having to paint 2 days before to make sure that it looks like the best that it could possibly look for a game. And it is so much brighter than anybody really could have said. You really have to try it and see it, that we can now paint, say, on a Monday. If that's the day that works better weather-wise, then it will still look game ready on a Saturday when painted on a Monday. Or, if we have to come in on a Saturday or Sunday to paint, then we can do that. And we certainly have more flexibility. And we've seen it dry, sometimes in minutes, sometimes in hours. But, we've had 3 games now with it, and we've had 0 issues. We have had no footprints. Even our own staff, after we've painted, you paint a line. By the time you get done with lines in the summer, you can typically go back and do numbers and hashes and things. It's basically like painting in the summer again, where we've been able to just run right back over the lines. By the time we're done, they're dry. And it's been great. And, the administration actually has noticed or took notice of this and have basically told me that we have a green light to order this for the spring, because they see a big benefit in the fact that, how many times do we have an issue with tarp poles or, multiple days of rain, and we often the only tool in our toolbox is aerosol in those situations. And now we're actually going to be able to use regular latex paint and still be able to paint logos and lines and everything, and not worry about the tarp and not worry about those kinds of things. So it says something about your product when an administration takes note of how bright things are and how quickly things have dried, and the fact that there aren't footprints.